saying hurry up. It is. I am. I'm doing my coffee now. I hope you're well. Um, let's see. I'm going to try to put this up here. I was asked, and let's see. Where's this one? Share screen. I if you guys are on like the group that we're in, that we do our little chatting in the um, Gotta Love Thailand. There is a now where do I go? Sorry, I'm lost. There it is. Anyway, Gino. I'll try to make this bigger. If you guys know of Gino, but friends through YouTube. He was at Joe and Gift's wedding, and he's got to have a triple bypass, and they don't have any A negative or O negative blood in at the Red Cross in Thailand, I guess, and not enough. He needs 5 people. I know I put it on there, and Ron had done it. I think he has it, but he can't do it or something. But thanks, Ron, for trying anyway. So anyway, I'll leave this up on here. If anybody wants anything, I have pictures of it. Email me if you can donate. The information's there. It's a Red Cross. Hold on, I can barely see it. Anyway, I'll take a picture of this, and if you email me at koidoctor1@gmail.com, I'll send you this deal, and it'll give you the information on where to donate. I seen what's his name on the news guy, the one that had the one time, I don't know, I forget his name now. Anyway, he did a deal for it. Chuck in his video today did it, and they had wrote me and emailed me and asked me on the next live stream if I would do it. It was before the last one, and I said, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I just don't check my emails enough." Anyway, yeah, I hope so too, Nick. And I don't know if he has any other options. I haven't really. They email me all the time. We email back and forth ever since I gave them Caesar, the lab, and they're great owners, and Caesar's a good dog. Anyway, so we stay in contact. So I would like to know what his other options. I would think he's a Marine, so I would imagine that he could probably go back to the States. I don't know if that's an option or not, but I'm just curious. This is stuff I'm just blurting out, but we'll see. I don't know if I can or not. How you doing, Wes? I don't know. I'm sure it seems like they've got it. Hey, Daniel, I'm sure that they Tim, the news guy. What's the name of his deal? He's pretty big. They had it on there. They had it. They obviously got the Chuck. I'm sure Joe will probably do something about it too. But if I would definitely do it. Great people, and it is, man. It's bad enough to have to. Oh, that little beep 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 beep. That was my hot water's ready for my coffee, so I will put that in there. Oh, try not to spill it. Turn on my automatic stirring device, and I'm ready to go on this. So let alone, like I said, I wasn't when I had when they thought that I was going to have a triple bypass. It wasn't so much of the the actual operation. I was just worried that I wasn't going to be able to get good enough drugs to not be in pain, So I can imagine, just sitting there, coffee. I don't know. I feel for him, man. It's got to be something. Getting your chest cracked. That can't be. Of course, Andy. If Andy he's watching, he'd be the one to talk to about it. But here, I'll can I bring up both these? What is this one? No, this one. Yeah. At least it when somebody comes on, they can go, "Why is that on there, Dave?" And I can explain it to somebody that hasn't seen it. Hey, Tommy, Hey, Kenny. I don't know if I missed anybody. It's been a while. And then as you know, I put it in. If you're again part of the Gotta Love Thailand line thing that we do, uh, Ralph passed away, and I don't know if you guys remember, but for a month or maybe longer, on pretty much on every live stream I've asked, do you guys remember Ralph? Do you know Ralph? What's going on with Ralph? And I guess we lost him, man, at 62. 3 months away from retiring. I talked to him many times about, retiring. In fact, Kenny had mentioned that too, because that's the biggest thing. If I could retire one day earlier than I had planned, I would say you need to do that. And he came to my house here, him and his wife, when he was here, not this last time, but the time before, about a year and a half ago, I think. Just a great sense of humor, good guy, and 62 is just ridiculously early. But yeah, it is, man. And now that's two, Chris, and now Ralph, and like I said, the discussions I've had on him on the live streams was, well, my wife wants me to kind of hang out do this, build up extra money, and I said, well, extra money is nice to have and stuff, but tell her you got enough and get your ass to Thailand. And like I said, I don't know if it would have made a difference. He definitely would have been. He did it. He passed away at work at Boeing. Mitch had given me this information. Mitch used to visit him when he would go, or he did when he would go have lunch with them and a meal or coffee or something. But just a great guy, But who knows if it would have made a difference? It could have been, like I said, just me coming to Thailand, my blood pressure went down 15 points. Still high, but it went down. And, he wouldn't have been at work that day. He would have been, who knows, maybe he needed to take his wife to get a checkup at the hospital. He might have been in the hospital when it happened. You don't know. And like I say, I bust, Mark's stones, and I have and still do when he comes on about him. He worked an extra basically 2 years, I think. But you just never know, man. When your time's up, your time's up. But I don't know. I think if I lived in Greece for 20 years, what if you lived in Greece for 20 years, what would happen? I can't see it I got some little thing underneath there. 20 years old. That's one place I know you were talking about. Are you going there, or did you go? That's on my bucket list. Any of that crap of all old Italy, even Israel and stuff like that. The not actually am I a religious nut of any way? Not really. I was raised Catholic. My mom went to church 7 days a week at 5 a.m. in the morning for 100 years. Brought communion to the hospital. I mean, she was really active. In fact, if you passed away, I called her the death squad. You would contact her at the St. Joseph the Workers. She would help you plan everything. She did a lot of good, my mom. But anyway, just stuff like that. And even Egypt, a lot of places that you probably wouldn't want to go now. But, it always intrigued me. I always watched all the History Channel and all that stuff on Egypt. And, it just thoroughly amazes me, the stuff they built and all that. Anyway, I'm rambling. So I was just talking about you, and that blood up there is for Gino, is the one that I gave Caesar to, him and his wife, and he needs a triple bypass, and he's one of them. He needs A negative or O negative blood from 5 people, or they don't have any at Red Cross in Thailand, so he's like sitting there waiting. I know Chuck did a video and mentioned it on his video this morning, and that Tim, the news guy, he mentioned it on his news show, and I know that she's got it all over the place. And I had mentioned it on a couple of the vlogs and stuff that I've been with. So, but anyway, My daughter, and to let you know that too, my daughter went, and I saw all the pictures, and I was envious of. She usually goes. She's talking about coming to Thailand this year, which would be awesome. And it's like two of her girlfriends, I think she goes with, and they go someplace like that every year. And I think the last one was Greece, and it was amazing because she on Facebook she posts all the, she didn't send them to me directly, which would have been nice, but I don't expect that. But she puts them on Facebook, and it looks awesome. My buddy went to Italy, to Sicily, and in the waters off there, and and I think it's the same kind of vibe, Italy and Greece. So definitely a couple on my bucket list deal. But yeah, again, if you guys are watching this, Gino, if you need this information that's on there, I can make it big for a minute. I don't know if you guys can read it. If you got a television, you're probably okay. If you're on your phone, you're screwed. Just email me at koidoctor1 at gmail.com, and I'll send you a copy of this. And it tells, I think it says the Thai Red Cross, and it gives a phone number. Too bad I don't know how to make that bigger, but anyway, but good people, great people, actually. And I'm sure he's he's in great shape, way better shape than I ever been in. And he's a Marine, once a Marine, always a Marine. And as he has in his, that's his statement, and it's a true statement. But he, I'm sure he wants to, get a move on with it. And then now Mitch had said that he's coming to Surin, and he actually might do it this time because he put in it. I guess the sound's okay. That he's coming to see me, mentioned me lightly in his video, and coming to see Bobby and Andrew. So maybe he'll actually come, because he's going to, even though he just left Daz, I think that somebody else is there that's back that he wants to see, and then he's supposed to come to Surin. Now he might even be there now. I don't know. Yeah, his fingers are working correctly. Yeah, he's a hell of a guitar player too. In case anybody didn't know, he did a lot of. He's good, but I haven't seen him in a while. Hopefully, we'll have to get together for a burger. Who's not hit it yet? The thumbs up. Thanks, Vicky. But yeah, so anyway, that's the gist. So that if you know of anybody here in Thailand, or you are either A negative or O negative and can donate, it's the Red Cross. If you need the number and stuff, I'll email me, and I'll send you this same little deal. It's called, actually, if you want to see it, maybe somebody could try this. The name of their site is Thai Eclis. Is that it? Let me see. Hold on a second. Thai, THAI space ECKLEYS. So Thai Eclis, ECKLEYS. So if somebody tries that on Facebook, trying to see, can I copy that? No, I can't copy that. But anyway, if you do, you will. In fact, I just clicked on that. You will see it. Let me see if since I did that, how did I did this. I went there. Oh, no, I did. There it is there. Can you guys see the spelling of it on that? Let me make it bigger, because I'm a horrible speller. There it is. Thai Eclis. If you go on there, you can just scroll down and you'll see that exact same blood bank picture, and it has there. Here's the link. Is that for them? Thanks, Kenny. I'm imagining. But anyway, let's see. So I'll leave that up there so that you can go there. And let me put it over here. I think you can still see it if, well, probably not on the phone. But anyway, great people, and thanks for putting the link, Kenny. Appreciate it. So that's pretty much it. For me, chugging along on the koi ponds. I'm almost done, hopefully to be done with the front pond today. The last little video, I'll put it out, and I'll put it up on Gotta Love Thailand too. It actually got some views on there. I think I don't think it got 20 views on Koi Thai style, but which is fine. I'm going to have fun with that channel. But anyway, I just have to clean the glass, put the media in, the new media in there, and then I'll be taking away one of those little trickle tower deals, and that's going to go on. He's coming today at noon, and we're going to put up the little 200-gallon quarantine tank, hospital tank, whatever you want to call it. It's going to have a drum filter on it. That 3-stage ceramic deal will be on there, and running with a 5,000 pump, variable speed. And hopefully there'll be a separate video on that, and I'll put them on there. I might put them. I don't think it's a problem with YouTube to have them on both channels, but some of the people of the, I don't know how many people do we have now? I'm still trying to creep towards 3,000, and I think it's close now. Let me see. Switch accounts and go to YouTube Studio. 2,944. 4 people in the last 28 days. So that video has gotten 166 views, which is kind of a lot for me. It's mid-range. Usually I get a couple hundred, 250, 300, whatever. But so I think there's still a lot of people that are on there. I'm hoping that if they see this, that they'll say, that it says, from my other channel, Koi Thai Style, that they'll go over there and visit that channel. But like I said, it's still going. Let's see what the other one has, just for shits and giggles. What am I doing here? Come on. Oh, right here, 24, which is good for that. It's 8 out of 10. No, well, not good for that channel either. But hey, so I'm going to do that, and the fish look. In fact, I can bring that up too. Let me, if you guys bring this down, remove that, and I think I have to have this up. And let me see. Come on. I'm horrible. No, that isn't what I wanted. What am I doing here? What did I do? I screwed it up. Oh, come on. Need help? Yeah, I need help. Okay, share screen. Okay, there it is. Window. This one. Share. And you should be seeing the fish. Anyway, this one here is the one that's going to go. It's just temporarily in there. There is ceramic media in there, and it's getting seasoned. So there'll be about 3 or 4 fish out of here that are going to go in that 200-gallon hospital tank, quarantine tank, whatever you want to call it. The other one there in the back will stay with the pond. Just need to clean the glass, but you can see the water clarity is getting there, and it's there. They're just not up on top. But yeah, a lot better. And then I got the tops to put on here, the drums in place. I got to clean up all the wiring and cables and all that, but hopefully I'll get it done. and then that video will be done. I love having these cameras, that's for sure. But I'll put it a little bit bigger. Where are you? Let me hide this. But yeah, so I'm happy with that. For some, oh no, the bubbles are still going there. I just ran that 5-inch air line and our air ring, and it's plenty. So I didn't need the 9-inch. Actually, I've got the 9-inch in one of these bays here that's going to be full of ceramic, and I haven't decided if I'm going to use. I need a little bit of more of an air pump, but to run moving bed there. But last time I'm still picking that crap out of my pond here because when I started it 2 years ago or whatever it was, I put it in the wrong bay and it got into the damn pond. So anyway, but happy with that. Gonna try to get the. Let me go back here. Sorry. To get the trailer rolled back, cleaned, and still try to get to Surin Reservoir. Excuse me. Hey, brother. Soon. I'll have to see. But Aaron's here. Did anybody else come in? I don't think so. I think people left because I was talking about koi. Let's see. I always wondered why I didn't get many views or subs. Look into it this weekend. My settings were totally wrong and not selected, so I lost a year. Yeah, mine are probably still wrong. I don't know how to do stuff, but that, I don't know. I'm trying to think how long I've had the Gotta Love Thailand. I'm going to say 5 years, 4 or 5 years at least. I think he left. Yeah, it's probably 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, let me see if I can stir my coffee and get along, see how hot it is. No, it's definitely drinkable. Let me move this around. Anyway, so I'd like to get out and do that, a 2-day trip. If I do it this next week, it'll probably be on my wife has had Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday she has off. I think it's some kind of a holiday tomorrow. I couldn't tell you. I didn't really ask her. But yeah, and maybe try to get out there and do that. Because like I said, I still want to show you guys and stuff, the stuff that I talk about, the stuff that I got rid of that I didn't need, and show you the stuff that I got, the outdoor kitchen, the sink and all that stuff. But like I said, if you have a truck and you want to go camping and stuff like that, even a car, this stuff will fit in the trunk, so I don't know. I am I a 5-star hotel guy? Yeah, you bet. But I do like my trailer. I love my trailer. Actually helped load. Yeah, I should probably do it. There's a lot of good information on YouTube about YouTube and how to increase, get people. But I don't know. When it burns your tongue, this isn't burning my tongue, Brother Ron. But I think my wife's going to the green market this morning. I'll put up the link too in case anybody wants to come around. Did I do that? There we go. How come? Oh, here we go. All right, copy. All right, let me put the link in here. Oop, because I've definitely probably rambled enough. I don't really have that much going to the koi ponds, and I know a lot of people aren't into that. Wes, me and Wes, and maybe Aaron, and the rest of you that watch the channel and watch the stuff. I know you're doing it just for me, which I appreciate. But 1-star budget, yeah. But even with the camping, like I said, especially where we're at out here. In fact, we almost went. My wife wanted me to go Friday in the morning. She told me she was off for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And I said, she likes to stay home. but she sent me the thing on the Sisaket Aquarium. A big advertisement they were doing. They're only open from 10 to 4, I think. You've probably been. I haven't been there. I've been to other aquariums, but not that one. And every time we drive to Ubon, my wife says, "Oh, we need to stop. Shushu loves the aquarium." I just didn't feel like it. It's been hotter than the hubs of hell. Of course, it's probably cool inside. I don't know, but anyway, it being a Nissan, November, December, January, 12, 13 degrees in the morning, a fan, you can do tent camping, or I could. And like I said, now my being here for almost 8 years now, 8 years this year, I'm not a ball of sweat at 78 degrees, 80 degrees. I'm not even sweating. And if we got a little breeze, 95, I'm not even sweating. So, and I mean, if I'm trying to do some manual crazy shit like Kenny does, which will never happen, I like the pointing thing. I'm going to have a class on that. I'll charge Kenny 10 baht an hour to instruct him on how to point and delegate to the local Thai people. Just effing with you. So it's kind of cool, and it's kind of neat. I know you did go once or twice, Kenny. I think you went one time, but I don't know. It's becoming really, really popular here in Thailand. Hey, Johnny, how you doing? What are you? No, the son of a bitch won't even run now. First of all, my wife says, "Oh, it's done," right? And so I roll the thing out of the garage up to the front gate. I start it, and immediately I go, "The thing's only popping on one cylinder, man. I don't need to be a brain surgeon." So I called him out there, and I put my hand one cylinder, and I put my hand. I said, "Feel this one hot, this one cold." And okay. And he goes back in. I don't see him. And then all of a sudden the next morning, I get up at, I get up early. He's not on the couch. And, it's weird. Maybe he's out there already working on the damn bike because it don't frickin' run. And I talked to my wife when I went back in. I said, "Did your brother leave?" And she said, "Yeah, he went to the bus at 11 o'clock last night or whatever." And I go, "Oh, but the bike's done." I go out there, run, won't even pop, not even pulling the choke all the way out. He took the old carburetor, so now I don't know what I have in there. I've got half of the one that I bought and half of the. I saw you there, Ron. I was just rambling. If you want to pop back in, I'll bring you up. So now it doesn't even pop nothing. So I guess what I'm going to do, I'm going to have to bite the bullet. And there's this one guy that is on YouTube that just has been messing with Honda Shadows for 20 years. And I'm thinking about writing to him, and I'll bring you in here. There you are. And seeing if he makes a bunch of. He's been doing it for so long and had a YouTube channel for so long that he actually has aftermarket pipes, aftermarket carburetor rebuilding kits, aftermarket this, that, a crap load of stuff. And I'm going to ask him, do they make a single carburetor conversion for this piece of shit? And see what he says. I know they make it for the 600. The 600 came with either dual or single, and I don't think the 750s did. They only came with the duals, and so did the 1100s. So anyway, so to answer your question, crap, no, I didn't. So let me bring Kenny in here too, so we can all. Let me see. There we go. Want bigger or smaller? We look better in smaller. I think it's better this way. You can at least see us here. So anyway, to answer your question, no, I didn't. I wish I did, but hey, Kenny. Hey, brother Ron, how you doing, man?
I'm only on here to test this camera setup. I've been trying to improve it,
All
so
right.
we'll see what happens.
The cameras seems to be fine. The only thing, the lighting's either non-existent or, but otherwise the camera looks okay. Ah, there we go.
Just turn the lights on. Oh,
Ah, there you go. Yeah, the camera. Which camera is it? Your Canon or is it your Canon camera or just
Yeah, it's a Canon.
Yeah, it looks fine.
But I
Sound is
bought an
good too.
adapter so it won't run on the battery. Now I can plug it right into the AC.
Yeah, I just found my battery for my small one. Go ahead, Ron. Go ahead, Ron.
yeah, I can't see myself on the screen, so I don't know what's going on, but as long as you guys, it says you guys can see me and hear me, so.
Yeah.
Kenny's
We see
looking
you
pretty
fine.
good. He's got his earphones on. The lighting's good.
Hey, Mark, how you doing? I was semi talking about you because we had one of the guys. I don't know if you remember one of the guys that used to come on here all the time, Ralph, in Seattle, was 3 months from retiring and worked for Boeing in Seattle, real close to where Mitch used to visit him when he went there. He dropped dead of a heart attack the other day at 62, and I immediately thought about busting your stones. So don't go back. But yeah, so R.I.P. There.
Well,
Ralph.
I made it past 62, so I'm okay, right?
Yeah, I mean that's way too young, man. I mean,
62, so I'm
well, you know what really freaks me out? This seems like this is too close.
crazy.
What really freaks me out is when people start dying that are younger than me. Most of the time, up until just recently, they were always, oh, they're older. You know,
That's all.
I'm Stevie. What's that?
That's almost everybody now.
Yeah, I know. No shit. I'm going to be 70 this year. I don't know. How old are you, Kenny? You're on the youngest
Just turned
side,
62.
Yeah. So because you're just
Same
getting
as
your
Ralph.
you're just getting your Social Security, right?
My second deposit should be tomorrow.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm one of those guys. Get it as soon as you can, and it just doesn't pencil out. Doesn't pencil out to me
I'll
to
be
break.
77 this month.
Well, according to what I've seen on there, as far as Social Security, if to make it worthwhile or to break even or to make it even, you have to live to be. I don't know. I'm gonna use these numbers, but it's close like this to 78, and the dying age of the average man is 82. So you're gonna not have money for that whole time, and you're not guaranteed to live to be 78. So I don't know. I feel now the way that I'm going. In fact, that's why I didn't explain that to everybody.
You're not
I couldn't
guaranteed
do
to
the
be
live stream. My wife
alive at
informed me.
63. Ask Ralph.
What's that? Yeah, I know. The reason that I had to change it to today was yesterday I went to the breathing CPAP machine doctor, which she didn't tell me about until 11 o'clock at night. We got to go. We got to be there at 8 o'clock. I'm supposed to do a live stream, so I changed it. But anyway, but we're not guaranteed crap, you know.
Dave,
I think that's all we're guaranteed. It's crap.
I went mute.
Oh, now you're back.
You can hear me? Maybe
Yeah.
I got to charge my headphones too. Let's see what I may have had dealings with him as I used to deal with Bone. Really?
Yes, the other day.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what he did there. This one is. I bought these before I had these in 2015 when I was flying back and forth to Costa Rica, and I bought them off of Amazon, and they've been great. They're battery too. They're not just Bluetooth also, and they're awesome deals. They're a little on the heavy side, but they're kind of you can see the coatings going on the little things are almost gone, blowing out on the bottom, but they sound great and they work great. I don't remember how much they were, but they were pretty reasonable.
I have a new pair coming from China.
Let's see. Get a Widowmaker valve check. A lot of healthy folks have no clue and blockage, and until they hit it, and doesn't. Yeah, I'm hoping. I mean, I'm sure that my heart guy did everything except short of a full body scan, which I think in not Chuck's video this morning, but the one he had the other day, he was talking about, what was it, 10,000 baht for the, or 15,000? I can't remember, for a full body thing. He was in the hospital getting a shot in his thumbs, so he could play golf. I'm just kidding, but I guess it hinders his golf too. But you know, a lot of people, like I said, my mother-in-law from this one, my mother-in-law, father-in-law both died of cancer. My brother-in-law died of cancer at 56. My wife died at 60. Her mother died at 62, and her father died at 63. And she has one sister left, who's they were friends, thank God. She's a drinker, or was, and her and my wife got real close again at the end. And I talked to her afterwards, and you know, a year afterwards, and I said, "Boy, I'd be scared shitless if I were you," you know, because she's like 2 years younger. She goes, "Oh no, I've already had a full body scan and for cancer and all that, because my wife went at 60, 61, 60, too young, whatever it was." But you know, if I had my druthers on the way to go, it isn't such a bad thing. Massive heart attack, dead before you hit the ground either, but just not at 62, not 3 months from retiring. And like I said, we had discussions on this channel. Oh, my wife wants me to, you know, put in a few extra this and that, so we got a little extra money. You got the money. Retire.
That was my
Retire.
story.
Yeah. Yeah, you retired earlier, right? You said.
Yeah.
Because I was bitching about it.
I was going to retire about this time right here, actually.
Cool. So, you know, I mean, like I said, the thing I was saying earlier about that too is my blood pressure went down 15 points. And like I said, he died on the Boeing work floor at work. If he would have been retired in Thailand, he could have been in the hospital getting a checkup, or taking his wife to get a pimple punctured or whatever. You know, he could have been a different place and different outcomes. So you got to go. Yeah, he want to go. But, you know, it could have been a different outcome. And that's why I said I don't know. It's been from when I was with my uncles and the 3 weeks vacation we had every year at Bass Lake, where for 12 years when I was in my youth, it was just awesome, you know. But I remember as a kid, I asked him, "Do you have other vacations?" No. It's just 3-4 weeks a year, you know, that's it. I'm going, man, I don't want to do that. And it was always in my mind, I want to retire as early as I possibly can. And I got to. I mean, I've gotten, almost 18 years almost 20 years. Let's see, 67. Yeah, almost 20 years of retirement. Now, took care of my cousin for a few years, and, you know, and all that stuff. The last 8 years, you know, the wife dying and stuff, or 9 years ago. It wasn't ideal, but you know, as far as the way things are right now and the way things worked out, if it had to happen, this isn't such a bad way to go out with the life I have and the family that I have here. So. You lost your audio. I hear them outside. They're probably going to come and hit me up for money for the green market. I'll hide over here. But yeah, I mean, you just don't know. You just don't know. I mean, I don't know. I was just, maybe some people go, you know, a lot of people, why do you want to retire at 50 years old? You're going to be bored. You're going to be this. You're going to be that. I don't care. I've been getting up at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning for 100 years, going to work, working my ass off, coming home, eating, going to sleep, and going to work. I want to wake up in the morning and go, yeah, I think I'm just going to roll over and sleep for another hour. You know, I don't care if I'm bored during the day. And I'm not bored. There's so many things. Could I be bored here? Yeah. You probably could. Someone like Kenny, that's a little bit sprier than me, or a lot of the people that watch this channel. You're not bored, are you, Kenny? Your wife doesn't let you get
God,
bored.
no.
But I don't know. Now I am taking, to let you guys know too, Wes. I think the stuff. Hold on.
Audio quit again, Dave.
I thought the stuff that you emailed me for and we talked about was methylene blue. Was this stuff that I haven't tried. Okay, but I have neuropathy. I've only been taking this for a week. This is that shit that's all over YouTube. It's drops. It goes under your tongue. Do I see a change in my neuropathy in my feet? Yes, I do. And according to the stuff I've read on this and on the YouTube and all that, you notice it in 3 weeks or a month or whatever. It's only been a week. And I can tell you another thing it does. I went on the almighty Google. Now, I've had problems. I don't know. I guess we can talk about this because this is the old channel of being regular, right? Never my whole life. I get up in the morning, 4 o'clock, whatever, to get ready to go to work, smoke a cigarette, drink coffee, sit on the toilet, do my business, go to work once a day, every day, forever, right? And I went on a Google. Hey, Google, does vitamin B12, B6, or B1 improve your good? I've never felt so good as far as having to sit on a toilet. This stuff immediately the next day. And what they're saying is the vitamin B, even if you're taking a vitamin in a pill form, it goes into your stomach and the stomach acid neutralizes the B vitamins. And the B vitamins is supposed to be what repairs your nerve damage and neuropathy in your feet. Okay. And is it a giant difference right now? It's noticeable enough for me. I'm enthusiastic about it. I didn't buy the stuff. I bought it's got to be the right stuff. I didn't get tested. I suggest if anybody's going to try this, get tested beforehand and see if you have a vitamin B deficiency. I know I did, because as soon as I took this, everything changed. So, and in fact, in some of the stuff that they did on this, they said the reason that you'll know that you were deficient is that you'll see changes immediately. Okay. And my bodybuilder friends and all that, they've been getting B shots in their ass, giving them to themselves along with their steroids for a long time. But this stuff goes under the tongue. It's on a dropper. I bought 4 bottles are on the way. You shake it up. This bottle will last a month, I think. And I think it's like I paid, what did I pay? 800 baht for 4 bottles, I think. So I paid like $3 or $4 a bottle. And it's just an eyedropper. You take an eyedropper and a half under your tongue. Tastes like raspberry. They make a bunch of different flavors, but I guess people don't like the raspberry, because I bought 4 of these for the 800 baht. And if I wanted blood orange or strawberry or this flavor or that flavor, it was double. It was 1,600 baht. So they must have a bunch of raspberry. Does it taste bad? No. Is it like fresh raspberries? No. But it's perfectly fine. So I don't know. Let's see. Yes, I did. It was a few months back. What did I? Did you answer? Is this? It's a B12 that you're taking, right? It's the. What's that? What you need to know?
Oh, it's for Tommy.
Oh, okay.
Social Security sent me this when they got me signed up.
Is Tommy getting ready to sign up for Social Security?
No, he was asking if Sampit, or if I saw Craig's video a while back on spouse benefits. They also
Is she a citizen or no?
Yes.
Yeah, so she'll get them. Yeah, she'll get them. The only one that I understand, what they told me, was that Nitnoy, yeah, sure, she can get your benefits. Just mosey on over to someplace in the U.S., and it could be the U.S. Virgin Islands or whatever you want. I couldn't afford to live in the U.S. Virgin Islands. Yeah, I could, but anyway, for 10 years, and yeah, she can get your shit. Lucky enough, one of my retirements, I was able to put her on there, take a less deduction on it, and she'll get almost double what she makes with the government after I die for the rest of her life. So I'm set on that. But according to them, because I asked a long time ago, Social Security, they said, yeah, she can get it, no problem. Just have her mosey on over here to the United States, get a visa, stay here for 10 years, and we'll sign her right up. So
Some pit doesn't have the 40 credits, so she's going to have to go off my benefits.
but she can still go off yours, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Let's see.
eventually.
Did
She's
you?
only 49, so
Yeah, that's true. I forget that how much younger our wives are. My wife's 45, I think. What did you answer, Wes? That was the product the B and not the thing I didn't see here. I'm horrible.
what?
Yeah, and to get back, I just read your one about you dealt with them. Yeah, blood orange is it's an orange. I don't know if you've ever seen it. So it's a fruit. Mine are tablets, not liquid, but it's B12. It's not that methylene blue, the tie dye, textile dye. But yeah, well, according to what they're telling me, the stuff under the tongue goes directly into the bloodstream, and the stuff that you take pill form that goes into your stomach. Hey, cat. The stuff that goes in your stomach doesn't get into your system the way that it should. The acid in your stomach neutralizes the B vitamin. Look it up on ask the almighty Google.
Make sure he's got
does
food.
acid. All right. Yeah, that's what they told me. But she's a citizen, Tommy. She's lived in the United States, so it makes a difference. Like I said, Craig did a video on it, but the only thing that Craig really said was, yeah, like I said, yeah, you can get it. You just got to live in the States for 10 years. And he said, well, you don't have to live in the States. You can live in the U.S. Virgin Islands. You could live in Puerto Rico. You could live, you could live in different places that are considered U.S. soil and be fine. But my buck wouldn't even go, 1/1,000,000th of the time or the stretching that I get here in Thailand. So you're not necessarily, you were wrong. You're right as far as I know. And I was told directly by Social Security 3 years ago, 4 years ago. Hey, I got baby cats. You need another one?
No.
You probably will shortly. How you're not having good luck with cats.
No. This
Which,
one's
you
about
know
old
what?
enough to disappear now.
We do. We have a bar girl, the one that had the puppies, the kittens that I'm talking about, and now they've had kittens. But my mother-in-law keeps most of them in the house. But bar girl was always outside, and there's soy dogs all over the place, and cats missing, and all sorts of stuff. And she made it through, and then we finally had her fixed a year ago, and now she really doesn't care too much about going outside. Money Cat, the Persian. She wants to get out as often as she possibly can. We don't let her out.
I gotta close the door.
And that's what this stuff is, Kenny. It says non-GMO, all natural, gluten-free, energy support, brain and mood support, heart and immune support, raspberry flavor, 60 milliliters. But I can't with the glasses on here.
That's
But
what I
it's
need,
that
brain support.
this stuff is supposed to help with the brains too. It has that, looking for that word that you, methyl cobalt. I think it's in here. I can't. Yeah, it's the writing's so small I can barely read it. But I'm almost. Yeah, there it is. METHYCOBALAMIN 5,000 milligrams B12. Hopefully you heard that. So yeah, that's one of them. Then it has 3,400 milligrams of B6 and 2,400 milligrams of B1, niacin, and folate. But you can look it up. But I would just be curious. Well, let's see what the almighty Google. We got 14 people that are watching, and I'm not talking about koi, so they're probably happy. Now we got 15. Let's see what Google says. Vitamin B12 taken in pill form. Is it true that the acid in your stomach will neutralize the B12? AI. It is not true. The stomach acid neutralizes or destroys vitamin B12 taken in pill form. In fact, the opposite is true. Stomach acid is necessary to absorb B12 from natural food sources, but supplements B12 does not require, if any, acid to be absorbed. Here's the breakdown. Supplemental B12 is already free. Food bound meats, and they need the acid. Vitamin B12 synthetic crystalline methyl, bio, whatever it is, that word. This form is already separated from protein, making it unbound or free. The acid myth. Therefore, you do not need strong acid to release the B12 from a supplement, which is why people on acid reducing medications can still effectively use oral supplements. So if it's free, I don't know if I'm reading, did I word the damn thing wrong? Vitamin B, take it in pill form. Is it true that the acid in your stomach will neutralize? I don't know. Google may have screwed me up. I don't know. But anyway, I guess it works. And you said you were getting results, right? How long have you been taking the stuff? I don't know how much. You said that stuff was pretty reasonable too in the pill form. I think that this is probably overdosing that 5,000 milligram, and I'm just guessing. Let's see, Jay Easy, Wheels Up. What? Hey Jay, how you doing? Wheels Up on Wednesday, on my way. Cool. It's like taking aminos. It's just already broken down and available. Oh, Birdie told me. Let's see. Did anybody else pop in? Yeah. Can I hold it up again? And it's all over YouTube. They sell it on. This is probably fake stuff. The other stuff is more expensive. The spelling's a little bit different than the name, so I'm sure it's redone out of China. But if you punch this name in there, which I don't know if you can see it that well, it's Nusava.
Flovate.
NUSAVA. NUSAVA vitamin B complex. So if you type in even on Google NUSAVA, it'll pop up with the picture. But we'll see. It's been a week. I'm keeping track of it as long as it helps. But I don't know. Again, like I said, I don't know how long you've been taking the pills. So let's see. 9 months or so I've been on it. Does help, but got to keep taking it or it comes back. Supposedly B12 is what repairs the damaged nerves. So I don't know, but I don't care if I keep taking, as long as it gets rid of it or reduces it. I'm all for it. That's what, $3 a month, $5 a month. I mean, for that, I'll try that. Because I showed him both of these, this and the methylene, and he said no on the methylene blue and he gave me the okay and thumbs up on the
You
beat.
spell that again, Dave? I couldn't find it.
N is Nancy, U is in universe, S is in Sam, A is in Ava, V is in Victor, A is in Ava.
Oh, there it is. I thought you said B.
Yeah, and like I said, I think it's a quicker and easier. I do it in the morning. I have my 1 cup of coffee, and then I put. I can't get a full vial, so I get 3 half droppers full. Drop it under my tongue, let it sit there for 30 seconds, and I'm done. So we'll see. Anything for this neuropathy shit. Like I said, I told him too, man. If you told me that you could get rid of the neuropathy, but I'm going to lose 2 years of my life, I'd say, all right, go ahead, take the 2 years. Just miserable, man. I don't know how bad it is for you, but it's like my feet are asleep all the time. Is it what? A cash comment? Yeah, they've given me 1 bot to advertise their crap. But let's see. Aaron's saying bio something, black seed oil and oregano oil is what I take. How long are you staying for, Jay? And where are you going to be? I imagine you're going to be in Rayong area, Pattaya, something like that. No problem. Okay. All right. So I'm just curious. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'd like to make a trip. I'm definitely going to make a trip that way when Jake gets here. I think he's going to be here May. No, we're in May. No, are we in May? Yeah, we're in May. I think the end of this month or all of April, part of May, end of May, most of April, something like that. So I'm going to be coming that way. And now I think, Mark, unless he's like a traveling fool. I see him on Facebook. Where'd you go? Koh Samet or something? You went to one of the islands, saw fireworks and crap. So he's actually enjoying his retirement until they offer him something. I'm screwing him.
I think we're going to head down to an island next weekend, I think.
Were you gonna go to Koh Chang or someplace else?
There, Koh Samet, I'm not sure. Koh Samui, I think. One or the other. Something close.
All my bodybuilder friends, they stuck themselves with steroids and backed it up with. We couldn't go to Mexico without them running straight to the pharmacy and getting all the shit they needed and shoving each other with needles. I go, you guys are just. Back then, I knew that steroids wasn't the answer, but vitamin B12 probably would have helped me. Jake, the end of this month, and pretty much all of June? I think he was saying, or pretty close. Yes, cement and playing in 2 pool leagues. Oh, really? Cool. So I'm gonna when I come that way, Mark, I'll definitely on here catch it or whatever. Let me know, and I'm probably gonna stay a week, man. I just and drive. I didn't want to have a vehicle, either that or rent a scooter when I'm there. My wife won't like that idea, but I'll probably drive my truck. That way I've got a way to get around. Usually, even when I drive my truck, I just take a Bolt or whatever. I don't drive when I'm there. So we'll see. I decide, but I'm probably going to come for between 4 and 7 days. I heard that is too, Ron. I've never tasted it. Is it like a sour, like, I don't know, sauerkraut or something? It's supposed to be good chip. What?
Nikki's back.
Is Nikki back? Oh,
She woke up.
yeah, but the dog had to pee, right? I'm imagining.
I don't know.
His buddy peeing. My dogs, they just go, oh, screw you. We're not going to do anything. We're just going to pee where we want. But 9-ball used to be one of my favorite games.
Yeah, that's a fun game.
Yeah, it is. Very cool. That's good. Staying busy and keeping you from working. Let's see. Nikki woke. I saw that. Kimchi is fermented. What happened? Fermented, and yes, it's good for the gut. Yeah, that's what I heard. A little spicy, which is fine with me. Oh, just that he's snoring, not having to pee. Uh, Nine Ball King, you like Nine Ball? Huh? I used to play a lot. I haven't played in a long time.
Wes, I found it on Lazada, but the link was 870 some characters too long to post in the chat.
That figures. Um, let's see. Looking forward to playing some pool over some event. So you're going to be in Rayon. How long are you going to be, and when you going, and when? How long are you going to be? I like to meet up and just say hi. Okay, he found this one on Shopee. Yeah, and like I said, buy two get two, and I think I paid. Well, I can tell you exactly what I paid. Let me block out my. Where are you? Here we are. Order list. I haven't gotten the 4 yet. They're coming out of China and it's supposed to be made in California. 693 bought Japan and South Korea 4-pack raspberry, buy two, gift two. And this is the one that has raspberry now is $9.90. I paid $6.90. Oh, $6.93 one day. They have a special on it right now. Strawberry is $16.72. Blood orange $16.72. Watermelon berry $6.72. Grape $6.72. Fruit punch and raspberry extra strength are $6.72. So the raspberry is, like I said, does it taste like candy? No, but it's perfectly fine. And like I said, the stuff I don't think in this particular instance, the B vitamins or whatever they're making, it actually has the vitamin in there. Or I wouldn't have felt anything. So
546 for one bottle on Lazada, 1,200 for 3 bottles.
1,200. Yeah, the one that I had here, I'll show you.
40 for 5 bottles.
I'll show you right now. Here we go. No, I don't want that. I want this. No, I want this. No, I don't want that. Ah, okay. I want this. I want to share the screen. Share screen. I want to share Japan and share. Okay, can you guys see that? See, it says right above it, 693.78. It will start in one day. That's what I paid. I paid 670 something. So right now you can see there it's 990.15. All the rest of them are 1672, 1672, 1672. So they must have a shitload of the raspberry, and they can't get rid of it because, like I said, it's not like candy, you know. So like I said, I don't know, but it obviously it isn't Thailand. 4 a.m. or 4 a.m. Just wasn't sure. Thailand. I'm reading. Oh, that's 1 a.m. Is that what that is? That's because Aaron's is 20.47. It screws it up when you put them that close together. I am. Thank you. Okay. Now I can see what's happening. You need to transportation. So when did where am I at? Huh. Did Jay answer me on when he's going to be? No, I don't think he
There's
did.
a link, Nikki.
What's the link to?
She asked about my channel.
Oh, okay. There you go. But anyway, so it's been over an hour. He's going to come supposedly at noon, so he'll probably come at 3:00, and he'll only want to work an hour. I'm talking about the guy that's going to put in my quarantine tank, but we'll see. It's been
got my
hot.
filter last night, Dave. Finally.
Did you finally got it? The one you had problem getting, third one or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. But I got a video coming out tomorrow morning. The filter will be in the following one.
I know that you had commented on Wes's deal. They're so easy to make, man. You can make, you can make whatever you want, whatever size you want. Get a 55-gallon drum and fill it full of pumice stone or whatever the cheapest rock and crap you can get, and put a couple finishing pads on top, bottom feed up through, and you'll have $20 in the thing or something.
Yeah, I had a
$30.
couple of 30-gallon blue barrels with a snap ring on the top in my cart, because that was my next option if this third one didn't show up.
Yeah, if you end up, are you still planning on thinking about putting a permanent concrete one in, or has that changed?
We're back to concrete now.
Yeah, so if you do something like that and you can make your own filters, because you can always change them. You can always. I made all the stuff up until I got here 3-4 years ago now, I guess, almost. Been here. It's unbelievable. Anyway, all the stuff was 55-gallon drums. And I had, at the one house, I had two of the pools like Wes has. I had them connected. And then I had I had like 12 barrels in series going all the way across the yard, up and down and through and sideways and back. So you can do that, or you can just, buy stuff. Like I said, I'm putting everything in with these drums. They did raise the price of that drum, that 10-ton drum that I have on the front pond. It works awesomely. From 47 to 53. So it's what, 30, 60, 90, $150. So not horrible, but you put that before, your biological filtration. It's pretty much freaking hands free. Take a look inside the drum. Maybe spray it with a hose once a week, maybe. And if it's working good, you won't be getting any kind of waste or anything in your biological side, so that won't need anything. So, and like I said, am I lazy? Yeah, kind of. But I want to put in more stuff, and the more stuff I put in, the less attention I can pay to each one of them if I'm cleaning freaking filters every other day. I haven't seen David in a while either. I hope he's okay. But he hasn't put out a video in a while, and I'm talking about David Clark, retired and don't give up. I haven't seen him in a while, but the last time that I saw him and the video and talked to him actually on the phone, he called me when I was coming back from Cochan, and he was talking about, I was talking about filter mat. He had like almost like cotton in there, filter floss stuff, and that he was cleaning the filter like 4 times a week or something. So I told him about the matting and stuff like that. I use Japanese matting. It works fine. And on my pond, 5,000 gallons, and the amount that I'm moving, I can plug up one of them up in a week or two. But in a smaller pond, you're talking about a month. But I suggest building something that you could clean once a week that takes you 10 minutes. And if you go away, you go away up to 3 weeks and not have to worry about it.
This one's rated for 14,000 liter capacity.
14,000?
49,000.
Yeah, 49,000. How big of a drum a deal is it?
A lot bigger than I thought it'd be. I'm going to say
Really?
Is
it a 55-gallon drum or is it
probably
different than a drum?
It's a square box, but it's probably the equivalent of at least 30.
It's got a bunch of filters in it.
Yeah, it's got that like foam media, a couple different kinds.
Stuff. Do they have the kind that you push up and down and it cleans? To clean them, you just push it down and it shrinks. It collapse. Anyway,
like a piece of foam.
Yeah.
No, it's more. I don't know. I just opened the box and looked at this.
49,000 liters an hour.
No, pond capacity.
Oh, okay.
49,000 liter pond.
So 49,000 liter pond is how much? Let's see. Do you know off the top of your head?
It's 1,000 more than 48,000.
49,000 liters is how many gallons?
Oh, I don't know that off the top of my head. I don't have my phone with me either.
It's saying 12,000. No, something's wrong. Okay, let me try this again. 49,000 liters. Let's see. 49,000 liters is how many gallons? It's saying 12,944. Something ain't right.
Big pond.
Yeah, that's big. That's twice the size of mine.
I was thinking 1.8. Isn't that the conversion? Oh wait, Ron's got 40,000 what gallons? No way.
Now mine says 49,000 is 12,944.431 U.S. liquid gallons. And if like, let's just say, okay, I know what mine is. Yeah, it's bigger than my pond. Okay, so 5,000 gallons is how many liters? 18,927. So yeah, you read something wrong, or they're just saying, oh yeah, our filter is just the best thing in the world. It won't do a pond. I'm going to say it probably will handle. I don't know. I'm guessing. Did it say how much water you could put through it? How many liters an hour?
I didn't look at that close.
Yeah, see what it says for, because that'll be what the pump. I would suggest getting right now. You can get that same pump that Wes uses, and the same pump that I use. Where is it? It's a variable frequency, 12,000 liters an hour, and right now, I found them on sale for, where are you guys? I didn't delete you, did I? I hope not.
So my friend Ozzy Mark, he has a koi pond in the ground.
Right.
And I think I measured it was 5 meters long, 80 centimeters deep, and it's kind of a figure eight kind of shape, bigger on each end and narrow in the middle.
Right.
And he's running this filter, so I just got the same one because I knew it'd be bigger than what I needed.
Good. Okay. Yeah. See, like right now, they have the 12,000, which usually is right around. Well, right in this one, it is 1,930, and they've got it on sale, discounted for 1,635, and it's 85 watts at its highest setting. But I'm going to say that probably on the pond that you're going to have, you'll probably be running half speed. So you have the ability with that pump to vary your flow. So
I already paid for this one, so it
Oh,
came
you
with
got
a
a
pump.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
it's
came
got
with
the pump, a UV filter, the media, everything except the bio material.
Oh, okay.
And I
So
have
it's an expensive filter.
13,000.
Yeah, I was going to say it's an expensive filter, and it's going to be. How often does your buddy clean his filter? How many fish does he have?
He's got a couple dozen in there for sure.
How often does he clean it?
They're big. I think he said once a week. He said it takes like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I bet you if it's the ones that I'm thinking about, it's the ones I was planning on using 10 years ago, and they're the ones that have the foam in them, almost like a sponge, and they're red and blue, different, different one. Yeah, I bet you it's exactly what it is. What the one I was, and it's got a built-in UV. Now don't run your UV. Keep your UV off. No, not until your pond cycles, because the UV will kill bacteria regardless whether it's good or bad. So you don't want to be running your UV.
And most of developed first.
Yeah, just let it go for, you're going to test your water, I imagine, eventually. And once it goes through the cycle, maybe a month, then you can go ahead and turn it on. And if your water turns green, it's not a big deal. You just won't be able to see the fish till you turn your UV on. In a couple of days, it'll probably kill that off.
So I was going to post a link, but it's 4 characters too long to fit in the.
I know exactly what filter you're talking about. And they do claim that the things can do way more than they can actually do. But if the one that you bought is doing your friend's pond, and your friend's pond is going to be bigger than yours is going to be, then you're going to have no problem that I can see.
Yeah, that's
right,
why I
good.
bought it. I wanted it bigger than I thought I needed. That way I didn't have
Right.
to worry about fish size or quantity.
Yeah, I like them too. And if you, what is it a, is it a submersible pump that you're going to put in the pond and run hose over to where the filter is, right?
Yes, the housing on the pump is shit. It's big.
Is it round,
Yes, kind of roundish shape,
oval?
but it's
Yeah,
it's like
yeah, I
a
know exactly. Oh,
it's
is
like
it a,
a body
how do
with
you,
a pump
what's
inside
the
of it.
name? What's the name?
Boyu or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, they're knockoffs of each other. I think it's Case that makes it OS. Um, but anyway, it's the exact same ones that I looked at a long time ago. The only thing I don't like too much is I don't like hoses floating around. That's one reason, and two, like I said, if you decide to put in a bottom drain, the only thing you'd have to do is on one end of that pond, you'd have to put in a sump that and a piece of pipe from inside your pond and a drain to that sump, and then you could put your pump in that sump, and then you won't have to have anything in the pond.
Yes, I'm
Anyway,
planning on putting a drain in the bottom um, with one end low where the drain is. Not much,
uh,
just enough to, and then put the feed on one end so that it just kind of flushes everything toward the drain and the pump
the pump. Where are you going to put the pump?
on top of the drain, right at the drain.
But
It's a
where's the
submersible
bottom
pump.
drain? Yeah, where's the pump? Where's the drain going to go?
It'll just go out through the wall. I won't use the drain
Oh,
unless I need to
okay. So
drain the pump.
you're not putting in a bottom feed.
No,
You're just
no.
putting in just. Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, I'll just set the pump on top of the drain.
Yeah, because if
Just
you,
that's
what are
it.
you gonna now? The thing's gonna be above ground and below ground, correct?
Um, just call it in ground.
All the way in
The
ground.
well, the edges will stick up above the grass a ways. Well, it's going to be rock, but whatever.
Right.
So it'll be 90% underground.
Okay. Well, you got to set the. You're gonna set the. So you're gonna set the filter right on a concrete slab or something. Are you gonna
Yes,
enclose it with a whatever
that's the
looks
plan.
good
Yeah,
thing? Okay.
my
All
brain
right.
hasn't got that far, but that's the plan.
Let's see. What did I miss? Did I miss anything? Going to sleep. Got to be up in 3 hours. Nikki, you're an animal. Yeah, that's the one that I'm thinking of, Wes. And I almost used them 10 years ago, 20 years ago, and then I started looking at them and going, man, this is a freaking. It's going to be a nightmare. This is in my mind because I don't want to sit out there and try to clean this thing because I had a crap load of fish, so I wanted something always through the years that cleaned fairly easy. And it could be as easy as, like I said, a 55-gallon drum. But the only good thing about what you're doing, Kenny, is it's fairly aesthetically, it's a box. You know, put it in there, put bamboo around it or whatever, and you're done. But yeah. And then did you run any air in there or no? You going to get a pump, an air pump and
I
a
have
stone?
a pump in the temporary one I have now. I got a little air pump in it with two
Air
stone
stone.
diffusers.
Okay.
I just put a link up. It's not the one I bought, but it's a different store, but it'll fit in the
Oh, you
chat
put
box
in.
there.
Oh, yeah. This is the one that 20. Which one did you get?
The big one,
The 45.
correct.
Oh, wow. So it will do a rather large pond.
Yeah, it's freaking huge.
Uh, but
See, I wasn't sure what I was going to do, so I just got the biggest one they had to make sure I had it for whatever size pond I built, plus the number of fish in it.
yeah, well, now you don't have to worry about your load of fish or whatever. And it
Exactly.
all, just so that you remember, it isn't so much that the fish that are in there, because what it is the amount of feed that you feed them. So that's what's
Right.
going to break down the stuff. So if you've got 20 fish and you only feed them this much food, you're not going to get anything. You know, if you feed a cup of koi food, then you're going to get a lot of ammonia and stuff. And plus, they're not going to grow.
So
See, koi should be fed.
I use the fish food I throw in the pond,
Uh-huh.
and I feed 3 times a day, or excuse me,
That's
4
good.
times a day. But I just give them enough that they wipe it out in just like 30 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll see. You'll see, want them to grow. You'll give them some. I just went to this new koi food too. I forget the name of it. Here, I'll show that too, since we only have 5 people in here anyway. So let me show you real
Yeah, they're getting
quick.
tired of listening to koi talk.
Let me see here. Where's the Lasada that I'm? Oh, that's the one. Okay, so let me go here, and let me go. Let me see. How do I do this? Am I going to screw it up? No, there's Lasada. This, can you guys see that? Did it come up with the food there? Zen Koi? This food? Or no?
What I'm seeing, you're froze, but I'm on a different time wave than
Oh.
everybody else.
Let me see. I don't have it. Let's see. There we go. No, how come it didn't? I wanted to kind of show. Yeah. Oh, okay. Let me see. There we go. Is that now? Do you see the koi food? Yeah. This Zen Koi, and I went and I'm putting this towards West too. I was using a color. I got both of them. This one is 580 for medium pellet for 10 kilo, and the other one, color enhancing, is 700 and something for 10 kilo. I bought one of each and I mix them together, and the koi love it, and it comes out to about 1400 baht for 20 kilo. And I used to buy the stuff that I bought that I've been feeding them forever is a color enhancing blah 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 for 6.5 kilo was about 900 baht. So I like it. I like this stuff, and I can order it off of Lasada, and it's a big. You can put this into Google too, Wes, and I put in there is Zen Koi balance formula. What is it comparable to? And they were compared it to a bunch of high quality stuff. Especially the other one is. Let me look at it real quick.
I asked AI, and they said I was good to feed them that shit I'm putting in my pond. So that's
It
all my
isn't
fish
gonna.
are get.
Yeah, it isn't gonna hurt anything. This is the red, and it is the color enhancing, growth promoting, immunity boosting deal. And if you put in, is Zen Koi red koi fish food good or bad, or is good, and what is it comparable to? Wes, you'll see what comes up with some foods out of Japan. So, and it's really, they say it's really popular and in Southeast Asia and blah, 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 blah. But she's at 750. Of course, it's 170 to ship. So that's what, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, about 1,500, but I'm getting 20 kilo. That's enough for my fish for probably almost 2 months. I don't know how much you feed yours. I probably don't feed mine enough. I've been going to up their food. Another thing, I'm going to get a fish feeder, and that might be something down the road if you're going to take off. But you got people that'll come over there 3 times a day or stay at your house. So you're like me. But I'm just going to get one so I don't have to bother them or whatever, and just put it on there so it feeds them. How many times
Eventually,
a day?
I'll do that.
Yeah. How many times do they eat a day? 6 or 7, 8, 9. Smaller meals, every 10 minutes, if possible. Logically, 3, 4 times, 5 times a day. How many times a day do you? You eat 15 kilo for 5 weeks. That sounds about right. That's about what I do. And we probably have about the same amount of total fish that you're feeding. But how much do you pay for 15 kilo? What kind do you use? But I got to find. You don't have a fish feeder either, do you, Wes? I got to find one. They're not the cheapest things in the world, nor do I really think that I want the cheapest in the world. I always test my food by placing it in a glass. Yeah, and it doesn't discolor the water. It doesn't. It's and neither did my other stuff. Everything was good. 40K for what? What is that?
That's what I'm paying for fish food.
Oh, 40 kilo for 380 pi. Yeah. Is it gonna? Yeah, but you don't. It doesn't matter. It's fine. That's what I feed all those koi that are in Ubon, in the mud pond.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I asked
AI.
AI, and AI said, "No, that's great. Go ahead." So
Yeah, it's basically what it is it's tilapia and catfish food, right? That's what they feed their
exactly what it
tilapia.
is. Yes.
Yeah, and that's what I give
16% protein or something like that.
I think I paid I give my uncle 500 baht, and he gets a big old 40, 50, whatever, big bag of it. And and then every time he's low, I just send to him. You can convert a cat feeder. Oh, really? You should do a video on that because I might want to see that. But how much do you pay for 15 kilo of the food you make? Is she happy that you retired a couple years early? Because I know that she kind of wanted to wait, didn't she? No?
Yeah.
She wanted to wait,
all
or
about
she didn't?
The money. Huh?
I know, no shit.
She wanted to wait.
I hear. Yeah,
Ron?
that's what I thought.
Hold on. What's that? Ron R.
If it's not a sore subject, I'd be curious. Oh,
keeps talking to me. I have my headphones on.
If it's not a sore subject, I'd be curious to what she thinks now. Is she happy that she moved 2 years ago, or do you know what she?
So it's kind of a mixed emotion type thing. Let me put it that way. She's glad she doesn't have to go to work every day and work a real job, but you know how Thai women are about money.
Yeah.
Got to make the money. Got to make the money. You know. So she's doing a bunch of shit on TikTok, getting commissions or something.
That's what my wife
and
does.
Honestly, all that does is screw up our taxes. But whatever, whatever she needs to do.
Yeah. Wow. That's yeah. Mine is with mixing half and half, the staple with the color enhancing, immune system boosting, size controlled deal. It is. In fact, I have. This is what it looks like. Not that you can tell much from it, but and like I said, if you look up Zenkoi on Google AI, and ask, is it a good koi food, and is it a what is comparable to it, you'll be surprised. I stopped feeding what catfish food, not gold. Yeah, no, they're not. They don't have. It doesn't have enough protein and stuff. But all those ones that have gotten big and all that crap in that mud pond in Ubon, they've only been, except when I go there. I've got a little bag of I don't know, what is it, 2 kilo or something, bag of regular koi food that I throw out there when I'm there. But they, that doesn't seem to hamper them too much, and the colors don't look horrible or anything. I haven't pulled any of them out of there, but which I might do one day. I'll have to see. You use the catfish food. What's the name of the one that you use now for the 20, whatever it was, 2,300? Because mine is, what did I say it was? Let's see, it's 7. Let me get rid of that. Right now for 20 kilo, I spend 720 plus 170, 890 and 5. 1600 baht for 20 kilo. And if I wanted to just buy the one, it would be 720, 890, 890 times 2, 1780. So, and I don't, but they just, they munch it down. It doesn't discolor the water. It doesn't, I don't, no fish waste floating around or anything. Extremely digestible. Good so far. We'll see how it. I'm gonna put this back in the refrigerator. Hold on.
Yeah, I use the same food for my guppies too, my little ponds out front. I just take the fish pellets from the pond and put it in a pepper grinder.
Just
go out there and grind it every morning.
There you go. It's food. I mean, if you're not, if you're not going to try to grow them for size or show them or do something like that, is it the? I don't know what is the. In fact, I've never seen the bag. I only seen the bags. I never looked at them when I was in Ubon. What is the protein content? I'm sure it's got a bunch
Usually
of fillers.
15 to 16.
Yeah. See, most of the stuff that I feed is 32 and up. 32% protein.
I think they have some higher percentage in the larger bags for like the feeders and stuff, like the growers.
Right.
Because I remember seeing one somewhere that was like 30%, but it was, of course, twice the price too. So nobody really buys it, so they don't put that on inventory locally.
Aquamaster, is it a color? A big bag of Zen coin. I did one bag of Zen. You didn't like it. What was the matter with it? What did you see that I didn't see, or I haven't seen? I've only been feeding it for a week, so I forget the name of the one that I used to use. Let me see if I. Let me see. Trying to remember.
I
There's
figure
two
when the
of
niece
them.
comes over, I'll use it for a fishing pond.
Let's see. No, I'm not going to find it. Anyway, there was two that I've been using since I've been here in Thailand. Two different ones. But I'm curious what you found. Oh, there's the other one. That's the baby. That was a little bitty one, right?
Yeah, the one that was only less than 4 weeks old when they gave her to us. Couldn't believe that.
Had grit in the pellets. Dirtied the water badly. That was mine. Maybe okay for you though. Yeah, I don't. I'm kind of curious to do a test while we're sitting here. Let's do a. Since we've only got we got 8 people here. We're on the move. I'm going to put some regular drinking water in here. Okay, I'm going to show you, Wes, because I want you to tell me how much. Probably a half a cup of water. How much of that food should I put in there? I don't know if you can see that. Let me see if I can make it. Can I make us bigger? I think I can. Yeah. So this is the bottom of a drinking deal. I imagine that's about a half a cup, maybe a cup. 20 odd pellets. All right. There is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's about 20. We'll put a couple more. Stir them, do anything to them, or just let them sit there for a while? You call her Miss Piggy. What's that, the cat?
Yeah.
I got orange ones. What do we have? 3 more kittens. I don't know what the other. I think I told her. Now the older ones and the boys, my mother-in-law's been keeping them outside now. And what I like about that is they like to lay under my truck and crawl up on my tires and be in the cars, which keeps the rats away. You still having a problem with rats or no?
No. This boy cat now, every night he's bringing mice in and stuff. Snakes, lizards.
So you
whatever.
haven't had no wires chewed on your truck or car or anything? I think
Nothing.
that's the cats, because I haven't had any problem, and the cats have been out. The two orange ones have been out in the thing. Hey, Patty, how you doing? I was just thinking about you the other day, hoping you were well. But we had one of the people, every time somebody doesn't show up now, Ralph, I don't know if you remember him, from Seattle, getting ready to retire, 3 months from Boeing, a couple 3 days ago, at work, waiting on his 3 months to leave to come to Thailand with his Thai wife, and dropped dead on the floor in Boeing of a heart attack at 62, I believe. So every time that somebody doesn't show up for a while, I go, holy crap, I hope they're all right. All right, I got, what do I do to them? I just let them sit there, or?
Are those floaters or sinkers?
These are floated. They make sinking pellets, which are supposed to be easier. Koi aren't supposed to feed on the top of the water. They're supposed to eat shit off the bottom. So actually more natural wise would be a sinking pellet.
Literally eat shit off the bottom.
Yeah, literally. But like I said, catfish, and I love catfish. I don't know. You're from Midwest or South? Texas,
Midwest.
Kenny?
First fish I caught were catfish out of the Missouri River.
Yeah, I mean, I think catfish. Some people won't even eat them. They say they're scavengers. They're no good. Good. That's more for me. Hopefully, did you, Wes? Did you get your stuff done on your bike you were talking about? Staple was what I had. Got the bag right here. I wrote no good. I have the new bag that I just got yesterday. Is the Staple, the black one that I showed you. These are this one. This color enhancing formula promotes growth and boosts immunity. But if you look on, like, let's see what let's see if I can get a Google search in here. On that, because I had a bunch of them. Yeah,
Patty, is it still pretty cold in Scandinavia, or is it warming up?
Probably cold, I imagine. I bet.
Should be springtime, right?
Okay, I'm gonna take and copy this. I'm gonna come over to, where is my here, and I'm going to put in Google the paste. Is this food good, and what is a compare?
Yes, Aaron. Oh, I don't know about the methane blue, but he had silver hair.
Let's see. Okay. All right. Yes. Zen Koi Red Koi fish food color enhancing formula is considered a good, high quality, and popular option, particularly in Thailand and Southeast Asia markets, known for its let's see, known for promoting vibrant colors, especially the red or the Benny, and supporting growth and immunity. It is commonly used as an all-in-one daily food for color and growth enhancement. Color enhancement contains whatever it is, growth nutrition, water quality, developed to be easy digestible, reducing waste and the sinking phenomenon of poor quality feed. Now these still haven't sunk here yet either. No oil spray. The new formula is made without spraying, meaning less oily film on the pond. Comparable food, Aqua Master Color Enhancer, a top contender, often contains spirulina and is enhanced red deepened within 30 days. Haraki, I don't know how to say that. I'm horrible. Danchi Color Intensifier. JPD deal, best in summer, working above 15.5 C. For best results without over-pigmenting your white fish, consider mixing 25% color with 75 growth or maintenance food. So they're saying to actually not go 50-50.
Link to the stream. Wes wants to show you his.
Okay, hold on. Okay, let me go here. I think, oh no, I have to.
Patty, I'm assuming that's Celsius, right?
What's that, 15.5?
No, I'm talking to Patty.
Oh, okay. Paste. Okay, so there's the, it should come up. There's the link. Can you send, I'll show you the packet. Now I don't see any discoloration or anything in this food. Do I have to wait overnight or something to do your test, Wes? Summer is coming, 20 degrees. It's got to be summer, right? So anyway, I'm going to see if I can put up. Let me remove this.
This time of year, it could be either.
Wes has entered. Okay. Now we got 3 of us. Hold on. Let me move. Can I make it even? Let's bring it. There we go. Okay. Am I supposed to wait a certain amount of time, Wes, for your test or what?
I left it like 5-10 minutes.
I have no sinking, no discoloration, no nothing. Now, in the one that I was reading that I was going to bring up right here, it says, this is Google, color enhancing, growth and nutrition around 32%. And some of it said here, all in one, vibrant colors and supporting. It said the new formula. Oh, here it is, the spray. Saying film. This new formula is made without oil spraying, means less oil on the deal. And if you could see, let me see if I could bring this up real quick. Let me try here to stop screen. This share screen. Oh, what's dropped out? Did I do something? Where's Google? Oh, there you are. You're back. I'll bring you in here in a second. What did I do?
You can drop me out, Dave, if you need to.
No, it's not that. I'm just trying to. Oh, wait a second. I see. Huh? What the hell? Oh, here it is. Okay, let me share this. I'm going to share this in full size, Wes. And I don't know if you can read it or not. But what it says is, I'll read this section that's right here, top companies. And I'm not going to pronounce the name. Maybe you can enlighten me, but I'm so horrible. Okay, if you're looking for an alternative of similar color enhancing and growth promoting properties, these are the top rated options. Aqua Master Color Enhancer. Saikai Haraka, that I know that's a big food, that HIKARI Color Enhancing. This is Sakura is the one that I used. SAKURA. I've used for 3 years.
Sakura.
Color. What's that?
Sakura, I think, right? You?
Yeah, that's what I used. Danchi Color Intensifier and JDP Yamamoto Color Enhancer. Best in summer. Like I said, they suggest mixing 25% color with growth with the maintenance food, which I got, and monitor water. Even low waste food can impact water quality, so ensure your filtration is sufficient. But I don't know. Like I said, I'm just trying. Let me put this back up. Let me bring once in. There we go. So I don't know. This has been like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't see anything breaking off. And like I said, they just gobble it up. I mean, just like they
What
did
I've
my
just
cigar.
found that might be a bit interesting is I'll show you the bag that I bought, right? Hopefully that's
Right.
now, because we're talking about it and I'm looking at it again, this Zenko sticker is a sticker on a bag. Now I'm
Is it?
wondering if this is a copy.
Yeah, mine came in a completely sealed, and inside the bag was a plastic liner, and it was stitched. You know, the ones that you pull the one end and that's how you
Yeah,
open
yeah.
it. Yeah, the
So
ones I got.
I'm thinking now that this was a bit of a scam because
It might
it
have been.
honestly it was shocking what it did to my water.
Was it cheap? Did you buy it
I
off of
can't remember
Shopee?
this. I did buy it off of Shopee, yeah, but this was bought months ago.
Yeah, I'm going to say that's a scam. He probably bought your catfish food and loaded up bags and like how much did you pay, Kenny? What 380 baht for 40 kilo?
Yeah, it might be 50. I don't know. It's one of those big
Yes.
bags, the ones you
So
see
he
everywhere.
could make quite a bit of money if he's selling that for 350 baht. What is that? A 5 kilo?
This was 3 kilo bag. This was.
Now
Oh
I
yeah,
don't even see
rebag
that
it,
they make a
tag it.
3 kilo. I've only seen a 5, a 10, and a 20. I haven't seen
Yeah,
a 3.
that's quite. Yeah, so I literally I didn't even finish this bag. I think I chucked it in the bin, right? And I've always stayed with Aquamaster since then. That's so bad, isn't it?
I don't. But you can get the maintenance food for 580 baht and 150 shipping. So let's say 750 baht, you can get 10 kilo of the maintenance, and for 890 baht, you can get the red, the one that I had up there. That's what this is. This is the actual color enhancing growth one, and that is 10 kilo delivered is under 900, 980 or something. So I don't know. I'll try. Like I said, it's only been a week, but when I
Yeah.
throw it out there, I watch, and see what are the fish standoff fish. They attack it just like they attached my cigar, and that was good
Yeah.
food. I really liked it. It was
But
fine.
every time I buy food, no matter where, even the Aquamaster that I have, I always open the bag and then I do like you've done, cup of water, chuck 20 odd pellets in there, leave it
And see
5,
what
10
they
minutes, and then I can see what it does to the water. And that Aquamaster stuff that I've never had any problems with it at all. And
I'm gonna have to check it out.
the color
Color does.
enhancer one is really good.
And this is the color enhancing. They've only been eating it. Well, I shouldn't even say that because I've been feeding them a little bit because a lot of people, when I made my own medicated food. I should probably do a video on that for the Koi channel. Real easy.
I should probably start
use
a new
a pound.
channel, how not to do koi.
Yeah, exactly. But it's I bought this stuff, which is a derivative of tetracycline antibiotic, and it seems to work really well. It does for shrimp and tilapia and whatever you want. And I've also got General Cure, and it worked out good. I made it with the other food, so I was only been feeding once at night because a lot of people say, "Oh no, well, we don't feed when we're feeding medicated koi food," which they haven't been able to make for 5 years, 6 years, 8 years. they stopped allowing people to make and sell it medicated koi food, because I bought a product that they still make, which is called Medikoi, but it's not medicated food. But it used to be medicated food. They say if you're feeding them, just feed them once a day with the medicated food. And I started asking questions a long time ago. Why? Why starve my fish? And oh well, because they won't. They're not gonna eat it. Why wouldn't they eat it? It makes them want to eat it. I said I mix two heaping spoons of garlic powder. Okay, then the antibiotic, all in about this much water for a pound of koi food. Then I pour it in there. I've got a fan that I've got on the floor, and I lay it out on a sheet, and I dry it all day, so I make sure it's dry. And then I put them in containers and put them in my refrigerator, and then I feed about 100 grams a day of the medicated food, and they've been on it for today was the last day, 14 days on it, and they look great. So and the formula is easy. I'll tell you right now that we're on the koi channel. And people are still here.
Ron, you forget we're in Thailand, not the States.
I use two teaspoons of garlic powder, 20 grams of Mix Fit, and 5 grams of Good Mix. Mix Fit and Good Mix are vitamins. Okay, 10 grams of the oxyacetylene, the antibiotic, and a half a cup of warm water, and that's it. And they gobble it up like they're loving it. And I think I have enough garlic to make some. Here, I'll show you.
What is that? What are you treating?
And I've already taken out enough for 10 times, because I always buy more garlic powder than I always buy the big bag of anything that I buy off of Lazada or but I don't know. I do a bunch of weird. I don't know what you do on your stuff. You use clay in your ponds, Wes?
Yeah, once a week.
Once a week. Ah, damn it! I just did it again. Hold on, I can't hear anything. Let me put this over here.
Getting restless, guys. I gotta go.
Alrighty.
Okay, I can
Gotta
hear
go work
you.
on something.
Yeah, and I use P&N. They make it. I use this for my clay. I don't know what you use. I'll show you. Mineral, it's called.
I gotta go get busy.
You gotta go get busy.
Alrighty, Kenny. Catch you later.
All right, Kenny.
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. 150 baht for a kilo, and you use about. I don't use a full dose. I use a quarter dose. Once a week is 156 grams of this, and on 5,000 gallons of water in my big pond. So. But
yeah, I have to have a look at that, because the stuff I buy comes out of Indonesia.
All right, I can hear you now. But and then I use back this for
yeah,
my
I've seen
dose.
that product, but I haven't tried that yet. Is that
They
basically clay then?
What's that?
Is that basically clay?
No, this one is bacteria, moog organisms, that kind of crap. It comes in both an emerald color and a clear color. That one happens to be clear. And then this is what that mineral looks like. Just a real fine powdered. This is the one I'm going to bring out to the garage, so I don't have to haul stuff back and forth. So I don't need that much there. It doesn't take much of this. Like I said, for the small tanks, it's going to take 10 grams of one and 5 grams of the other, and it's only once a week. And if every time I clean my filter, I use the back. This is basically Like it's BACTER. There's a bunch of them out there, and there's another one that I'm going to try too. But some of these people are really hanging in there. Looking back later. What did Patty leave? Maybe got bored. But anyway, I think what I'll do is it's been an hour and 55 minutes. I think I'll shut this down. If you want to hang, you can hang. If you want to rap about some stuff, I'll tell you what I've got on my front one. I'll show you the. Did you see the front pond?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've got that live. Let me see. Let me remove this one. Stop screen. Share screen. Okay, window. There, can you see that now? And see, I get a little bit of this foam over here. This is coming out today. Can you see it now?
Yeah.
Or no? Front pond? That one on the left that's got wire around it and the bucket on top and everything. That's the one that's going to go on the 200-gallon plastic quarantine tank. One in the back will be staying, but these guys are they're loving life right now. They're getting attention and shit. They're
Yeah.
So I got to clean. I bought this brush, or had the kid buy this wire brush to clean the front glass. So I'm gonna do that today. One of these, I'll probably end up using both for ceramic. I've got 100 pieces of ceramic. So, and then that's another thing that I checked out too, in case you were. These are stuff that I got off the internet. 10 kilo of K1 moving bed filter.
Yeah.
We'll do 375 to 500 grams of fish food. And the ceramic, the 15 by 3.5, 100 pieces can do 200 to 400 grams of food. I found that on the internet. So I always believe what they say. You know, you always got to believe what's on the internet, right? But it's interesting to have that stuff. That's why I'm going to start a little. I got a book inside. I'm going to transfer all my little corks and stuff like my PP treatments and Prazi, how much I use for my different ponds. That way I don't have to calculate it each time. And trying to remember, I'm going to end up overdosing my fish or something stupid.
Yeah, like my PP treatments, I write down in a separate PP book every time I dose, so I remember exactly what I put in before, and then I just up it or go down depending on what I'm doing.
Yeah, I was up at 3:30 this morning, and I still missed Twisted Koi's live stream. But I looked in the middle of it. I was just looking at it. They were talking about PP treatments, and they were talking. I'm going to write him on that video, the one from last night or this morning or whatever, and because he's saying the same thing I've always said. Hey, people are saying, "Oh, I'm scared of PP and this and that." Yeah, but when you know and feel confident on how much water you have, it's the best thing you could have in your arsenal, man. Yeah. And used correctly, it's a wonder drug. And I wanted to give them my 2 cents on that. Plus, they were saying, "Oh, they're using this for fluke treatment, and they're using this, and they're using that." The only thing I found, and he said he'd done it both ways. One with the PP and closing off his filters, and then somebody said, leave your filters in it, and that didn't work for him. I leave my filters in it, man. As far as I'm concerned, there's flukes hiding everywhere. And what I do is when I PP them, am I PPing them to kill some flukes? Yes. Am I PPing them to kill all of it? No. The best result that I've had for that is hitting them with a good dose, 2-3 ppm of potassium for a good 4 hours, 5 hours, then hitting them with Prazi. And because the PP strips the coating, the mucus down, and then the Prazi, I've had good luck with it. But one guy will say, "Oh, that never worked for me. I tried it 100 times." So you never know. But instead of trying all these weird, off the wall, fluke X, fluke W, fluke P,
Yeah.
fluke, it just get straight Praziquantal and try it and see. But I'm a firm believer. I've got so much. I ordered a 2 kilo and I ordered 3 kilo of potassium permanganate in case they outlaw it, because they make bombs out of the shit, right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So at any time they could just say, "Oh, you ordered," I could see them question, "Why do you need 500 pounds of PP?" And shit. So, but I've got 2 big ones just came because it just freaks me out that, I figured maybe I got 10 years left to live. Well, I've got enough PP for 20 years. So I'm feeling good. Let me let brother Aaron in here. And then I'm going to sign off. You going to hang, Aaron, or no? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Are you going to hang? I'm going to close the live stream. Thanks everybody for coming. Hey, Randy, are you still here? Did you go back home? I always miss you. One time I didn't miss you, but I hope you're well. But I'm going to sign off. It's been 2 hours, and anybody else that wants to pop in, feel free. I'm going to close out the live stream. Thanks everybody for watching. Have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, and I shall catch you on the next one. Oh, Aaron fell out. Now he's back. Didn't he do this last time? Are you drunk, brother? All right, let me end the stream. See you guys and gals.